Okay, hey, True Believers England team here with another cover ranking. This time we are doing covers from an artist that has been known as the Great One, that has been called the Great One by at least one person here, and that is Gil Kane. These were all chosen by Henry Jeremick. If you want to choose covers yourself, go on over to Ko-Fi. There's a spot where you can just where you can tell us what to do on any video or topic. So lots of fun with that. And Henry bought a month. So we're going to go through this. Tomorrow is John Byrne's Avengers.
That's right,
so
kids.
We're gonna
you can buy Angleton.
That is correct. Yeah, I am absolutely for sale.
But then you're stuck with them. There's no refunds.
All righty.
That's right.
We're all here. We're all...
You don't get any refunds.
We're all here. We're all set. He just doesn't seem to have good luck. That is true. That is true. I don't have good luck with computers. Thought he said he was going to start these closer on time. In all honesty, we were here. We were just chatting. That's
talking about the
I've been losing track of time today. Yeah. All right, but hey, you're right. Let's get this thing going. We'll start with book one, and
it's 1 second. I'll just say this one sec, dude. EST is known for Angleton Standard Time.
That is true.
It's been that for 5 years.
All right. That being said, Pixel, you get the X-Men Companion.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, Pixel.
Hi, Richard.
We didn't start out very strong, did we?
No.
No, we did not. This isn't great, guys. This is actually not really good, even.
You know.
I'm going to go ahead and start us off with The Kindest Five.
All righty.
Is this a magazine?
Yeah, it basically was talking about what happened. It's kind of a text book that tells you everything that happened in every issue.
Oh, it's Comic Vine.
Yeah.
it's, okay, that makes more sense. I wonder how much these are worth now.
If I find one, I'll probably sell it for $5 each. Maybe $8, because they are magazine size.
Eric Breen, what do you say, sir?
Hi, I'm not Pixel.
Hi, not Pixel.
Thank God.
Lucky you.
I tell myself that every chance I get.
Hey, eat hot dog.
You own 35 cents now.
That's right. Well, this isn't great, but it's by the Great One. And I'm going to go 7.
All righty. And how about you, Amy? I noticed we are Amy and not Amy and Melissa today.
Yeah, for right now. So I don't know what she'll be by later. But
it's hard to keep track of Melissa. She runs away.
She kind of holds down the fort for
Raven teleports. So what do you think of this?
Cool. Well, the first thing that jumps out at me is some of the Sentinels in the background have lady lips, which is kind of fun. They've got like pink lipstick, which is kind of neat. But besides that,
lady lips, yeah,
right? It is a really good drawing. I mean, the way the characters are rendered and the overall posing, the composition, the way the backgrounds curve, the finishing is a little odd. But this was clearly drawn by somebody who knows what they're doing. And the way he's pushing some of these things for the layout, it's still a cool piece to look at. It looks rough. Like, I don't know who he has doing the inks on this, but it's still.
Yeah. I was going to say it's coloring, the lack of coloring.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the finishing that makes it a little wanting, but you look at it and go, yeah, no. But the person who drew this is a fantastic artist. And I kind of like roughs and kind of like in between works like that. So I think this is really interesting. I'm going to give it a 10 anyway. It's a good drawing.
All righty. And how about you, RDV?
Did you know that purple boot he's got there? They actually sell those now, and they're like croc rubber or boots like that.
Really?
Yeah, but they're right. So you look like boots from Dora.
So Crocs.
Yeah.
But boots.
Yeah, but they're like more boot style. Anyway, Yeah, the biggest problem with this, and I've seen a lot of people in the chat, is like it's the background. It's like Vince Coletta just lit off a nuke, and they're all trying to running away from it. But other than that, the art is pretty decent though. So I'm gonna knock it down to an 8 just because the background, it's just like they forgot to finish it.
Yeah.
All right. We have
Then
an
also,
8 from
the leg,
RGB.
the random leg is just kind of boring. So
my problem is, as you said, the finishing. The colors are so washed out on the Sentinels, and it goes down to Wolverine and Colossus as well. Like it seems like the only thing remembered to be colored are the uniforms.
Yep.
And I don't know, maybe if they Storm seems the only one that's fully rendered. Maybe Nightcrawler.
Oh,
I don't know.
He's got color on his arm on the left.
It just doesn't sit. It looks washed out. It looks boring. It looks like a 6.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And hello to Jackson, Dark Admiral, March Hare. You're here. Yep, you're there. And Kato and Michael Taylor is also saying hello to us on the panel.
Alrighty. And in the chat there, we start off with Jackson Roykirk's 5 and Jim's 6.
Alrighty. Mr. Pixel?
Joe is giving this a 7 today.
Desert Rose gives it a 5.
Jose Sarango gives it an 8.
So it's an index, that's all it is. Alright. Michael Taylor says 7.
Huh?
Darth Kato says Storm is the best drawn character on this cover. It's a 5, but Storm's a 10.
Could you be Pixel? Who would want to?
It's not easy being green. One slick dude says 8.
No one does Pixel better than
And
Pixel.
the Dragon says 7 as well. Derek Edwin March Hare says 8. If I can rank it higher, not for the lack of color on the Sentinels. Henry Jeremic, though, I think is the next one after that. Or did you get the bottom?
Henry Jeremic. Let's see. I don't know what an 8 is. Pixel, did you want Henry Jeremic?
No, you're good.
I think 8 was Beast Boy because Starfire is like 10.
Okay. Henry Jeremic says book number 1, Gil Kane. Acting himself. That's great. It's an 8. Yeah.
Michael Mouse Taylor says raise that 7 to an 8.
I tried, Michael.
Okay. Which I did. And what we end up having is 4 5s, taking out the only 10, and 3 of the 8s. Actually, it should be 2 of the 8s. So I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
Leaving 4 8s left, and then we have 2 6s. So now there's 2 8s. We have 3 7s, and the 8s are gone, and 1 7 remains, and that's where this one goes to.
This is 8.
All right. We start off the day with a 7.
All right. I was looking at this, and the design, and then that's not Gil Kane's the problem with the design, but the design they have the capsules on their head.
What the fudge is this?
I don't know.
These aren't my.
I have Worm,
These
Lantern,
are-
Spider-Man, Werewolf, Last Mohicans. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That's what I'm saying. These are not my picks. This is what I put on here.
Ice me.
Oh,
This is so fucking weird. Sorry. You know what I think happened? I went to make a template and they put in one that was already made. Give me just a
then we're
second.
done.
I'm gonna
Give
try
me that
this
one too
again.
as well.
Ranking.
Stop!
Gil-
Yes, I am stolen. Hello there,
Hi.
Crystal.
Oh,
Hello there, Crystal. How's it going? Tonight, little stalling was stolen. It's a new bit.
Or is that what was picked? Because I don't have that. I don't know. I don't remember last of the Mohicans. He didn't have non-superhero stuff.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Great, big, beautiful too.
That is weird. That has never happened where I put something in. But the thing is, they keep talking. They keep asking me, "Are you sure this isn't a repeat?" No, it isn't. Yeah, this is completely different. Wow, I've never had. This is so
So
weird.
random covers tonight?
Yeah. Well, no.
Yeah, because I'm looking
this
at the
was
ones.
actually paid for by.
The covers that are on here, yeah,
You
are
see
not
the ones that
I'm looking right now at what you have pulled on the overlays, and they don't match up whatsoever. None of them.
Yeah.
So,
At all. Okay, but I am right now. I am making a template.
Yes, this is
Okay.
not the ranking you are looking for.
Now, what about the one ranking?
The one you sent me is exact same
Ranking
one what
Gil
you're
Kane
seeing. Yeah.
Comic.
Well, Harry Jermick
Cover
probably knows what the
art. That is so
second book
freaking
is.
weird
Maybe
that
he
it
can
did
tell
this.
us.
Yes.
Well, no, we have the overlays. We have what it's supposed to be. It's the tier list.
The tier list he has
that
preloaded when he goes to
changed.
put it on there, and a different set of covers on there. I don't think they're even Gil Kane's.
Oh.
Yeah, they are, but
everywhere.
it's a different
Unless-
set of Gil
Did we
Kane.
do wait, didn't we do Gil Kane a long time ago?
Henry Jeremick says these are from the first Gil Kane
Yeah.
rankings.
Oh,
X-Men Black Panther.
So
'Cause
I've got to make sure that
Yeah.
I've got to make sure that the title is completely different because they're thinking, well, you already made this. Okay.
Yeah, because I was like, I
Kane.
remember the Rawhide Kid and the Living Mummy when we did that. You know, Worm. Yeah, I was looking at these like, because
they look familiar.
We originally did
Yeah.
a Gil Kane one.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we'll get there.
Hold on, I'm almost there. Yeah.
Yep. We'll get
So
And hopefully it'll let me because I called it something different. I called it ranking Gil Kane cover art.
This
and then I put a 2
yeah.
next to it. So I changed the title and hopefully
Just put part 2. Don't call it. Don't put any
Yeah.
Gil Kane whatsoever in there.
is this the right? The first cover? Is it
Well, yeah. The overlays, the covers we have now is fine. It's just on the
okay.
tier list.
because the overlays we put in StreamYard.
Yeah.
It's the tier maker.
list.
You go and there
Save
we
it.
go. Now we've got
So when he went to go
Okay, and
save the
this
tier
was-
list, he created a new tier list. It defaulted back to his original one he did like a year ago.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Different covers. So he's trying to get updated to the normal one. So
All right.
so when you get the new one, just send it to me on private
I
chat.
mean, I guess you could put
Will
up the
do.
second one and we could start looking at it.
Yes, hold on. Well, let me take this one down. And
All righty. Put a go for book 2. Here we go.
you're continue. Okay.
Yeah. I've got it all fixed.
Okay.
So there you go. We share out. Okay. And here is, we'll put in a go for book 2. But before we do that, it is Eric Breen's turn. And Eric, you get Thor number 318.
All right.
All righty.
And just there was some score changes towards the end of that one. Somebody dropped their
Yeah, I
score.
got it. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I counted it.
Okay.
This is wild.
So
Mr. Breen, Mr.
well, Breen ranks this cover. You can send me the New York tier list.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Got a second to speak. 10.
Oh,
Amy,
oh,
what
me?
you gonna do?
All right, it's in there.
This
All right,
is
thanks.
so bizarre, isn't it? But it's
Everywhere
really well
I
done. I mean,
Go around.
it's
So
kind of a flex there having the Easter Island heads rendered that well from that many angles. Yeah, no, this is fun. I'll give it a 10.
All righty.
The real Dr. VENKMAN.
Accept no substitutes or I'll find you. And then I'll give you a hug
Aww.
Aw.
tightly as I take the oxygen out of your lungs. Ah, yes. Oh, Kingdom Lost. Easter Island. No more.
Name-
No more. Wow. So that's what Palpatine looks like when we see him on camera. The giant head and the little arms. Yeah, I'm gonna go 8 with this. Mainly because it's this Thor, but like that freaking head is like bigger than him, and I'd rather just see more a close-up picture of Thor. At least swinging and destroying one of them, you know. So.
And what score did you give it?
An 8.
Okay. And how about you, Pixel?
I'm sorry, but the Easter Island heads, a Kingdom Lost, and they're coming to life. This is a 10. Undoubtedly. So much better. Great. Finally! There you go.
So what movie do you think of when
Alright.
when you see these faces, Pixel?
Um,
The Easter Island statue. There's supposed to be only one movie that should come to your mind when you see the Easter Island statue head.
I think
Dum
of the night
Dum
at the
Dum.
museum. Dum
Exactly.
Dum Dum. Give me
Dum
gum gum. All right, so yeah, I'm looking at this. This is kind of silly. It just doesn't, and it doesn't pop for me. I'm giving this one a 7.
Ah,
Alrighty.
yes.
And let's go to the chat, where I believe
Ethereal Dragon
Ethereal is
starting us
leading us
off.
off.
Wow, with a 4. The middle one looks lame.
I mean,
Only one of
that's
us.
not even the point.
Yeah, as I said.
But it's okay.
You know what? I'm not sure if those are arms or legs at this point.
Oh my gosh, that would be even funnier. They're like little monkey feet.
Maybe they're both.
They do
I
have
mean,
shoulders and a chest, you know.
But Jim Sorensen says 8. And Joe.
Joe says 6. What does Ethereal Dragon say?
We already read it.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crystal GC says, yo, it's a funky 6.
One slick.
Or a funky Cole
That's
Medina.
8. This looks like something you would see on an LSD trip.
Where can I book one of those? How much? Ah, yes. Kane phoning it in by imitating Kirby. 6 says the Jackson of the Raykirks.
Marcher gives it an 8. And as does Tony Hayes. And he says hello. Hi, Tony.
And
Desert
Rose.
Rose is giving this a 6. And
Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor.
It's a 9. A very cool cover. Colors and very nice detail.
Give me a 9, a bouncy 9.
I give you a 9.
Oh, I should put a stop right here. Good night, Mrs. Cavendish, wherever you are.
All right.
Jeremic says, book number 2. This has Gil Kane interior art as well. It is the awesome, and it is also the 9.
The 9. I like that. The 9. Alrighty, so we have a
Sorry,
4.
Kato.
Oh, I'm way all ahead of you guys. There you go. Sorry,
The
Darth.
statue dude who has a what are you looking at? Look on
What are
his
you
face.
looking
It's an
Hey,
8.
yo.
You gotta go by the motto I do. Every comment matters, or none matter at all.
He looks stone-faced. Get it? Ho, 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 ho,
Now get
ho.
off your
I'll
ass
say
and go
9.
knock on doors.
Alrighty, and that's MK.
Yo, hey.
Alrighty, kids. Now we've got the numbers. And this is what we've got. 1 4 taking out one of the 3 10s. Then we've got 4 6s taking out the last 2 10s. And 2 of those 3 9s. We've got 1 9 left, but the 1 7 takes that out. The 6 8s remain. And ladies and gentlemen, we're moving up in the world from a 7 to an 8.
Yeah, we got the
There we
numbers.
go.
And
Alrighty.
someone asked, do we have the paint? Of course, it's by the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And once again, this is done by all the covers were picked by Henry. If you would like to do this, you just pick your topic and your covers. Go on over to Ko-Fi and put in a $5 donation in the right slot there, and boom, you tell us what to do. Alrighty. That being said, we're going to move on, and Amy is going to lead us for book
Oh, hey.
3. Alrighty.
Yes. Lead us.
Link to Ko-Fi is in the description below. And Amy,
What
With
you
book
gonna
3,
do?
you get Invaders, issue number 20.
Oh. Huh. That's probably one of the better Namors I think I've ever seen. That's kind of cool. Or at least certainly from this era. His hair doesn't look impossible, at least from this angle, which is kind of hard for him. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, this is who Union, the Battle Union Jack, and the woman called Spitfire. Okay, yeah, this is neat. It's a perfectly fine comic book cover. The colors are really nice on it, aren't they? You know what? I do like it, and the colors are really nice. I don't think it's as imaginative, and the layout isn't quite as dynamic, but it is really cool. I'll give it a 9.
Alrighty, and how about you, Venk?
Ah, yes. Finally, we have Design Normal.
There's Nermal.
Fun time.
Mhm.
Extra from the golden age of Marvel, the origin of the Submariner sauce. Yes.
I like
Been a while
that
since I
sauce.
did that.
Submarinara.
Right.
sauce.
And why does it look like? I know it's supposed to be like. Is that Jim Hammond, or is that Toro? I thought they had both of them.
That's Jim Hammond. Toro would be a whole different entity.
Well,
I think at this time wasn't he with the what you call it, the Young Allies?
Okay.
Would
But,
this be?
But I say if it's Jim Hammond, it looks like he's gonna fall on Cap. Whee!
Yeah, it does look like he's jumping from whatever exploded up there, and he's just about to belly flop on Cap's back.
I like this. Black Panther is leading the team.
Wait, I don't think that's who that's supposed to be, though.
I know it's supposed to be Ian Jack, but I'm just saying it's designed with. No, put cat ears on there, and that's Black Panther.
There you go.
Okay.
All
right. So what do we score this?
We score this a 10, sir.
Alrighty. And then we go to Pixel.
Yeah, this is an easy 10.
An easy 10. Alrighty. What do you say, Eric?
I don't know.
I know.
Well, what do you see when you look at this picture? What is it that speaks to you or
What
does
do you
not speak to you?
see?
Well, I think if you put cat ears on, took the red stripes off, took the things off the ankle, then you would have Black Panther. 10.
Yeah. Alrighty. So I'm gonna have to give this a 3, and let me tell you why. Where are they running? I mean, the fence is every direction. There is nowhere to actually run on this field where you're not tripping over either fence post or fence wiring. It's completely stupid. I've got to give it a 3.
Well, in the interior, the subtitle says "Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide."
Exactly. And yeah, Martha and Mandela's, they spoke. So actually, I'm just fooling around. This.
Why did you say that name?
Yeah. Why did I say Mandela's? Right. Okay. Let's go to the chat. No, this is one of that's what I noticed when I really looked. There's no real lane for them to be running in, but I don't care. This is a cool cover, and sometimes you just got to look and go, "That's cool." I get a 10. Now let's check out the chat and
one dude saying 10.
Well, hold on, I think this is very important. Dark Admiral says, "Really, only $5 to control a video? That sounds pretty good." And I think that's good advice. Everybody should take advantage of that deal.
You can control the actual E. Get your controller out, and you can play Sims.
Yes, not if you want to control my script. That's at least 15, I think. Okay.
But
no, let's go to the chat where. Yep.
Yeah, 10.
Dude.
Yep, saying 10 for the Union Jack. Tony Hayes is saying help. Oh, I don't know.
You okay, Tony?
He said help, but he didn't say I need somebody, so I can't help him.
I'm not sure what I can do, but
I know, right? But we have Jim Sorensen, Joe, and Tony Hayes saying 10.
wow.
I don't say 10.
But Henry Jermick says in Starfire voice.
Henry Jeremick says book number 3. It is the 10. Starfire's never unexcited about things.
Dark Admiral
March
March.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 10, great cover. It screams, pick me up and read me, buddy.
I'll say 9 there. But what do you like? Do you like the color blue or the sound of cars?
Ooh, like the sound of a blue car? Or would that be too much of a good thing?
How dare you? What does the cat meow?
The cat gives this a meowie 8.
Michael Taylor.
Did you break these out?
It's a little puppet.
You're trying to break it.
Go
This
ahead.
is gonna end.
Michael Mouse Taylor, Mighty 10, fantastic cover, colors, and very nice detail. Always liked the invaders, just like I like invading intellectual properties.
Jackson Roykirk says 10. So much better than original artist Frank Robbins covers. And then we have Crystal.
Crystal gives this a 9. As this dragon
gives it a 9. Wow.
Ooh.
All right, and I think that's it.
Oh, does it really?
That is
Folks.
that.
I agree with Amy. The colors are a great 8.
Alrighty, and we had 1 8
Yep.
and 4
Points back.
9s trying to take on 13 10s and losing. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our first Gil Kane Part 2 10.
And feel free to score
Right.
Wayne Smith. It's free. And 10 being the best, 1 being the worst you've ever cover seen.
Yep, however you decide, that's the way it's scored. Okay, kids, let's see, we're moving on. Amy had the book 3. Let's go for books of 4. Alrighty. And it is RDV's turn to lead us off, and we have Giant Superhero Team Up at Marvel Treasury. Alrighty, I was also asked to show off the back cover, and that's the thumbnail, by the way. Alrighty,
This.
it is
Okay.
RDV.
Alrighty then. All right. Well, I'm glad that they're censoring the Thing. He's naked behind that leg. Spider-Man, yeah, right, dude. The constant blast from the Silver Surfer would destroy your webbing instantly.
Is that like a manhole cover? Yes.
No, he created webbing.
Oh, okay. So it's just the webbing shield.
It's a bunch of webbing. Yeah, he just put, and Daredevil is swinging from something. I'm not sure.
From Spider-Man, I guess.
I don't know where. I guess he didn't see that.
That spider swinging Daredevil? I bet.
Right?
I'm giving this a 10. I love it. Just look at how they draw the Hulk. The Hulk looks like he's never been able to see anything down below. All the muscle.
Mm-mm. The Hulk tries to Hulk have feet.
What's that like?
Hulk can't fit in the tiny coat. Yeah. That's it. So it's a 10. Who is next? Is it you, Englentine?
Is it then?
I don't know. Who's after me? I started us off.
No, after you is Pixel.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
No, you're not. You're just a guy giving a score.
Oh, okay. As guy giving a score, listen, there are some problems here, but I can ignore it all because it's
Yes,
just
you
so
can.
epic. This is an epic 10.
Alrighty, and how about you, Eric?
This particular treasury reprints Silver Surfer 14, Daredevil 43, Journey to Mystery 112, and Submariner number 8. It was the first treasury I got as a kid. I still have it. It's been read so many times. I'm lucky it just doesn't crumble in my hands, and all that was unnecessary exposition just to get to a 10.
It's okay to exposit.
I've never seen a thick Hulk like that before. Literally. It's just
All right.
it's the depth of his chest going to his back.
Hey, Eric, do you just want me to pre-score you and you go on and enjoy your games?
Well, they're all over, but I gave the first one a 7. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I just kind of figured this would be a 10 fest for you tonight. Amy, what do you think about this cover?
Well, now that I hear it's such a cool, sentimental book for Eric, it's definitely a 10.
Oh, right. Amy, I have the 4 comics that comprise this displayed on my mantle.
Really?
That's how sentimental it is.
Is it next to Mickey?
All righty. You know what? Let's just keep the 10 train rolling. Train rolling. Okay, anyway.
Chugga choo choo.
All
Well, I was
right.
thinking
Well,
of
Jackson,
trying out the Aerosmith song, but
Jackson, I really
I
hope
do
that's not a
believe
score.
we start way down to Dark
Yeah.
Admiral.
Yeah,
Da,
that's
da,
it.
da, 10. I'm loving it.
I was scared because I thought Jackson was actually giving it a 4, but he's actually saying that is the 4 of the books. Yeah, there's 4 books in there.
Dark
Yeah.
Admiral.
Derek, yeah, give it a 10. Love it. But the Darth Kato says,
This
meow.
one, he does start off with a meow. This one is actually pretty cool. I'll give it a meow 9.
Michael Mouse. Go ahead.
I just did because it's just funny. So go ahead.
Michael Mouse Taylor.
Yes.
Giant 10. Very cool cover. Colors and very nice detail.
Yes, very nice details there, Palpatine. Theo Dragon says 10.
Joe also says 10.
And Jackson of Raykirk say, despite the Daredevil, it is a 10.
You don't like Daredevil?
I guess he doesn't like blind people.
Wayne Smith.
Oh, he said that a long time ago. His favorite thing to do is kick canes out of the hands of blind people.
Wayne Smith.
Well, he said he's at their extreme if he's kicking canes.
He says he likes to go where they're walking barefoot just to throw Lego down.
Oh.
Wayne Smith says, I would give it a 7, mostly because of the heavy-handed inker.
One slick dude says 10. I love treasuries.
You should have said it like a pirate.
Gar, I love me treasuries. SpongeBob.
Jim
Yeah, oh,
Sorensen
that's
says Jim Soren 7.
Jim Soren 7, really? That's where. Oh, good lord.
Leon Haley says 8. Hello to Leon.
That's where we're standing now. Jim Soren 7.
Wait, we're standing now? I've been sitting the whole time.
Me too. Tony Hayes gives it a Tony 10.
Tony Hayes!
Book
Raykirk
4.
really likes this one.
Henry Jeremy?
Sapphire.
Henry Jeremick says, book number 4. Romita added the web shield. It was not in the original layout. Yeah, it is the 10.
But what about the cosmic Spider-Man webbing? Cool. Cool
Spiderweb.
Everyone's fighting someone. 10. Also, what's the better song? One is the loneliest bimber. Or
That looks like
happy
it could be like a
together.
Swedish.
Oh, by the way, it's Bjimber. It's Nordic.
It's so happy
Yumber.
together. So
Happy together, by the way.
Absolutely.
Yambers are delicious.
As a matter of fact, that song is now stuck in my head again.
As mad as me and you, I do.
And you and me, no matter what.
Says Rose gave it an 8. Is that what you said, Amy?
Yes.
Rose gives it an 8. Yep.
Huh, only you knew. I work with the blind.
That's what makes it so sick, okay? The fact that you do those things to them. Okay. All right, so we have 3 7s, 3 8s, 1 9 trying to take down 13 10s. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another 10 today. All righty.
Yeah, it is a crime that I don't get to use that voice anymore because there's no Toad. That's what X-Men
let's
needs more.
move on. And that was RDV, right? So I guess it's my turn. We are on book 5. So good for the book 5. All righty. Leon is saying it's too chaotic. Give it a 6.
Didn't you just give it an 8 before?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All right.
So I guess he changed his mind.
Doesn't change the score, but it doesn't change the position, but it may change the score. All right. And now we're on book 5.
Quiet, the
I think I put
turtles.
book 6, but we're on book 5. Yeah, we're on book 5. Okay, cool.
You start us off.
And I got Supernatural Thrillers, issue number 6, where we have the Headless Horseman rides again, throwing his Ghost Rider skull. I don't know. First of all, I do like the art. I like the fact that the wolf looks like it belongs in the picture because it's colored green. I'm not sure if I like a skeletal headless horseman though. That one's a bit weird.
Wow, let's say for me, it took me a while to figure out that he's actually got his legs in a stirrup. I was like, what is going on with his bottom half? Then I realized, he's struggling.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go 8 on this one. How about you, Pixel?
No, I'm sorry. He's throwing his flaming skull towards this man. He has an epic horse. It's so great. This is a 10.
It's so
alrighty. How about you, Eric?
10.
Alrighty. And Amy?
I think it's funny where he's like throws his like head towards that guy over there and he's dodging it. And I love the little boop, like right where his head is. Like, oh no, I lost my head. I don't know why this.
Yeah, now he has to go pick it up.
Now he has to go pick it up. Maybe the guy will be helpful and pick it up and hand it back to him. Because how is he going to find it now? He can't see it. He just threw his head. I'll give it a 10. This is silly.
Alrighty. And RDB?
As he lost his dang mind? No, just head. Well, if the head doesn't get him, that hoof is going to crush him. He's underneath the horse. Yeah. He haunts the Midnight Pine Hills today.
Yes.
Yeah. It's cool design, but I said, unless you're really looking, that hip, where because the color it blends, his leg blends in with the rest of his skeleton body. So it look closely. So I'm going to drop it down to a 9.
And he doesn't have any clothes on.
All right. And there we go. We're leaving the chat. We're leaving the panel with 3 10s, a 9, and an 8. Let's go over to the chat. And we'll start with Jim. We've got MK, both great songs, hard to pick. I don't sound like Krang, says MK. He really does. Yeah, we're going to. Yep. All righty. Jim Sorensen says.
Gives it a Jim Soren 8.
Jackson Roykirk gives it a 9.
Meow, this is one awesome. It is perfect.
There you go.
Perfect 10.
Perfect.
Joe says 10. That's metal.
I like that one. I give it an 8.
Thank you, Wayne.
You're welcome, son.
It says 9. Headless Horseman stole the Ghost Rider's head.
Oh my gosh, he doesn't even have his head?
He gave him head. Oh, sorry. Ethereal Dragon, 8. What we got here?
With spider sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Dark Admiral March here says, it's a 10, but I agree with E. I'm crazy about the horseman being skeletal.
Michael Mouse Taylor says, it's a headless 10. Very cool colors, and very nice detail. Goodbye.
I just going to say, Dark Admiral, if you agree with E, you're not crazy about the horseman being skeletal, that's body shaming.
Desert Rose says it's a horse 10.
Yay.
You too can try Ozempic today.
Starfire.
Dark Kato says his skull has his name and address on it.
All right.
I can get it back. Sorry. Henry Jeremick says, book number 5, the original layout, and the horseman did not have a skeletal body. It has great inks by Ernie Kane. It's awesome, and it is the 10.
So he doesn't want Krang. Okay, so I'll try some different. What's here? Also, guys, I guess instead of giving him a hat, he's giving him a head. I'll say 10. Reminds me more of the Spectre mixed with Scorpion, Ghost Rider, and Spinal Tap.
All right.
Leon Hale and Sid High.
And that's the last of the numbers. We've got 4 8s, 4 9s, but we have 11 10s. It's a Gil Kane 10 fest tonight.
You don't have to apologize for being judgmental. You're allowed to judge you want. It's America. Unless you're Canadian, then you can't judge.
Yeah. That is true. Yes.
No.
I think there's something called a waiver of rights.
Michael Taylor says, Palpatine's getting ahead.
All righty. With that, let's move on to book 6. And Pixel's going to lead us off here. Go for book 6. Okie dokies, artichokies. Here we go. And Pixel, you get Weird Wonder Tales issue number 10.
Wonder Tales.
Oh, it's Mr. Fantastic again.
No, that's the Brute.
Right. No?
Alien invaders attack the Earth, and only an outcast stands against them. A shocker, Mr. Morgan's monster. 3 M's.
You know, if Pixel, if E were to take his glass off, lean forward, and growl like that, like the guy, he looks exactly like him.
Yes, I do.
The chains I've never seen, though. I'll have to ask you about that.
I was the model 40 years ago.
And then I have to give it an England 10.
An England 10. I like that one. All righty. And how about you, Eric?
Yeah, you, Eric.
This
York.
This has all the good trappings of a Gil Kane cover. The why is she here? Damsel in distress that really has no reason to be on the cover other than to
something nice to draw.
Yeah.
There's a bunch on the back and the corner on the right too, humans, but
oh. Yeah, but so this, of course he's smart enough to grab the hot babe.
I know, right?
All righty. And how about you, Amy?
Yeah, it's a fun cover. It's a very comic booky cover, and that's cool. I don't think I enjoy it quite as much as some of the others, but it's still got a great composition. Everything's well rendered. The levels are fine on it. Colors aren't as great as some of them have been, and it's not as kind of funny or silly. So it's still a great cover, though. I think I'll give it a 9. Yeah, because it's still really well done.
Mine.
And how about you, RDV?
That's what it looks like. Come on, you shadow band YouTuber, let's go. We're going to sell you. All right. Yeah. When you get a copyright strike, that's what they do to you. They pull you off YouTube. Yeah.
I only get copyright strikes when I play Jorgen. Everything else is okay, but Jorgen is the
I'm
one
glad
step
you said
too
Jorgen
far.
and not Oregon. Okay.
Yes.
When you play the organ on YouTube, that's different.
Jorgen, Borgen.
But
let's give this.
I'm gonna
money
go
to
10 with
YouTube.
this. I love the detail of the city.
The city.
The random floating skull and looks like a rocket behind him and the moon in the upper corner box, or what's supposed to be corner box.
There's a staff that looks like it might have a hand on it, but it's covered with a little splody bubble, so maybe it's something else. I can't really tell.
Yes. You gotta break these chains, Ingleton. It's a 9.
Whoa! I'm Marley and Marley.
Oh, you're Mr. Morgan's monster.
There, yes, of course. All right, what'd you score this, RDV?
I said it's a 9.
It's a 9, and I agree with you.
You know,
all right, let's get to the chat.
I agree, Wayne. It kind of looks like Gil Kane doing a Kirby.
Oh,
yeah. Okay, so Ethereal Dragon says 7, as well as Jim.
Gives it a Jim Soren 7.
I'm sorry, I forgot all about that. It's Jim Soren 7. Yes,
that's right.
Oh, that joke was sore.
Jackson
Jokosaurus.
Gives it a 10.
I'm scared. So am I, Leon.
Henry Jeremick says book number 6. Great layout. I like it. It's the 10 for me.
Yes, Leon, Haley, or Hallie, whatever you prefer. It is a 9.
Joe.
Joe gives it a 7.
And Desert Rose gives it a 10.
Yeah, once like dude
Never
says, you know
seen
what?
Kane.
8 for the bald guy, Great Hulk, who was seeing red.
What does Darth Kato meow?
I know Leon RDV will do that to you. Only you pay me.
Darth Kato says Purple People Eaters versus The Rock for the hand of the lovely lady? Definitely a 10.
Wayne Smith says, kind of looks like Gil Kane doing a Kirby 7.
Yeah, Dark Admiral comes in with a 10. Eh? See it, Doc?
Michael Mouse Taylor says, it's kind of a weird 9. Very cool cover and colors and nice detail. Cool upper left corner picture circle.
Yeah, so you must love the horse in a Lothar kind of horse. Huh.
Cool cover! I find it to be a very weird cover. Ha ha ha! I say 9.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Baldy, let's move it.
All right, and that is the last of the numbers. And what we ended up having was 4 7s, taking out 4 of the 7 10s. We've got 3 left, but 1 8 comes up, so now we have 2 left, and we take down 2 of those 6 9s, and we still have 4 left. This is a 9, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
We have 3 10s, 1 9, 1 8, and 1 7 at this point in time. Alrighty.
What was Easter Island?
There we
door?
go.
Is that a 10? I
The
forgot.
Easter Island Thor. What? Oh,
Go ahead.
Easter Island Thor was 8.
Okay.
The first one was 8. The second one was a 8, and then all of the rest were 10s until this last one was a 9.
Do we have
And
any
at this
sevens?
point, it is go for book 6 or 7. Sorry, 7. And it is Eric's Breen's turn to lead us off. And here you go, sir. You have Adventures into Fear, issue number 23.
Oh, this is a 10 all day long.
Alrighty. And how about you, Amy? What do you see here?
That's a cute little rat. It looks like a cat, though.
Yeah,
Why
man.
does this rat look like a cat?
Its whiskers
Anyway.
are too close together.
And he's got kind of pointy ears and sort of on the top of his head, and the arch on the back is more towards the middle or around. Well, anyway, it's a funny little critter. Yeah, this is one by one the citizens of this have fallen before my inhuman thirst, and you are the next. It's a fine comic booky cover. Yeah, it's you can't give this man an 8. I'll give it a 9.
You can do whatever you want. It's your score. Alrighty. That being said, we're going to RDV. And what do you give
in the
this one?
front of the box, Kato.
I've
No, I
never
think he's-
seen a flesh-toned Morbius before. Been a while. That's gonna be the colorist problem, though. Wow. The world he never made. Oh, look, it's a rat's butt.
I don't give a rat's butt if it's a rat's butt.
But I will go 10 with this.
Alrighty.
You know why?
Because you like it.
No, because it's Morbid time.
It's Morbin time.
There you go.
Alrighty. We have a 10 from RDV, but what do we have from Pixel?
Not a 10. One by one. Oh no, his inhuman thirst? Oh,
Oh, not inhuman.
anything but that. Sorry, I had to go into that.
Not that kind of inhuman. Pixel.
I know.
Don't you like
Um,
me anymore?
But no, I don't. Listen, the detail of the expression on his face, while it is good, I really hate this cover. There's so much I don't like about it. There's
Wow.
great detail work. I can't deny it. but I think there's just something in the when you put all these pieces together, it is making one of the worst covers I've seen tonight.
It's the red paint can, isn't it?
Look at how that leg is. It looks like he's flat man and it's bending up. It doesn't look natural.
Actually, he's getting ready to put his taint down.
Yeah.
Teabagging.
Yep. Anyway, I don't like this. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to go 6.
It's Bilbo. Bilbo teabagging. Right. If I knew the theme to that, Mr. Spock.
About Bilbo begging.
Did you say
literally
6? The ballad of Bilbo teabagging. Yes.
I think you did say 6, right, Pixel?
You said 6. All right.
6, yes.
What do you say, Eric? Oh, you said first, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's my turn. I don't think it's as bad as Pixel does, but I don't think it's as good as the rest. I'm giving it an 8.
But
and I'm giving it an 8 for one reason and one reason only.
That rat.
The red paint can. All right, let's go to the chat.
But you got to think about though the story how they made Bilbo the ballad of the song with Bill Baggins got later Nimrod. They probably had to like, hey, we'll pay you whatever you want just to star in this. He's like, well, how much this? Well, we don't have enough money for that, but we have hot girls. All right, throw in some beer and some cigarettes and some weed. I'll do it.
Hey, do.
Literally,
I don't know if he would be I don't know if he's the weed type.
And Desert Rose gives us a 7.
Probably on something.
Amy's like, get back to business.
Ariel's
a 6, Desert Rose is a 7. All right.
A rat? Where?
I just guess Kato.
I bought that one off the stand. 10.
Wayne is an old dude. Just
book
like
number
us.
7. Great Inks by Tom Palmer. His face looks like the total evil. It is the 10.
Let's see. Joe says it's more than 10.
Time.
No, I said what I said.
I know. You said wrong.
It's more than 10.
March Hare
10.
says, yep. It's a 10. I don't do the Bugs Bunny sound as well.
Yeah, what's up there, one chick dude? You're saying a 9, yeah. Left leg looks weird, plus his foot is in the garbage can.
He's just throwing himself away, poor guy.
You're saying
like her says this is a cover he did many times. 8.
Hey, Austin, what's up?
Can we get Amy or Darth Kato?
Darth Kato says the rat is indeed cute. I'll give this a 10.
All right, and MKF30 says,
blood kicks the night, guys. 90s necro looking butt. It isn't it? Just like those turtles.
There's only 4 of the turtles.
And Master Splinter's down there too.
Yes, he is.
Oh, wait, what did you just read?
I said Tim. Jordan said, now we're going on. Yeah, that was MK. Now we're going on to Jim Sorensen.
Jim Soren 10. You took my joke, Joe.
Sorrentine? If they combined.
Where was I?
Michael Mouse Taylor says, a glorious 10. Very cool cover, colors, and fantastic detail. Awful film.
What? And Austin Proctor says, what did this cover do to you, Pixel? Jeez, it's an 8. Cha-cha.
I want to just add that it's a 10 for the detail alone.
Ventriloquism is quite a talent. So is holding your liquor.
I used to be able to do ventriloquism.
That's fun.
Yeah, then he became Scarface.
All right, so I wasn't here for the auction last night. I had an exhausting. Hey, it's fine, man. We had it was a really good auction. A lot of good stuff. Hopefully, they'll have the new books in on time next week.
Oh, did some of them finally
That
come in?
is it. Where does this score?
All righty. And by the way, Wayne is admitting that he is an old fart just like us. Okay. So, well, actually, Amy and Pixel, are not the old farts, and RDV, I guess, is a middle-aged fart.
He might be old, but I don't think he's a fart though.
Okay. Anyway, we had let's see, 2 6s, 1 7, and 4 8s, taking out 7 of those 10 10s. Now, is there enough 9s? We have 3 left, but no, there were only 2 9s. So this, ladies and gentlemen, barely makes it, but it does in fact make it to the 10 column. Alrighty, let's move that up. Much to the chagrin of one professor.
I like Chargren.
All right, moving on to book 7. That would be Eric again, right? Alrighty, let's go for book 7.
I think Pixel's run out of energy.
Huh?
I hear
Is Pixel out of energy?
I let off like 2 books ago.
Yeah.
I don't think it's me again yet.
No, it's not.
Well, I was number 5, so that would make Pixel. Oh, you let off on this on 7. We're on 8. Okay, I put in this one too. I put in the wrong one. We are go for book 8, and it should be Amy's turn.
What?
There you go. Also, if you want to join us sometimes in the chat, you need to be on StreamYard. Here's the referral link where you save $7. And by going through that, it will actually help me save as well. So it's up to you, of course. England team, you mentioned another cover ranking tomorrow. Don't you take? You know what? I thought it was Tuesday. Tomorrow is the tomorrow is the from the Longbox, where we'll be talking about Triumph and Torment, starring Dr. Doom and Dr. Strange. And Amy, you get one of the absolute greatest comic books of all time. And I mean that. This is an incredible book. It is Giant Size X-Men 2.
Oh, I think like everybody sees the first one. This is kind of different. What a neat book. Why is it
the old X-Men, even though it's 2?
50 cents?
Yes. It is old, much like
yeah, 75.
Yeah.
Wow.
But look at 50 cents, and you get 68 big pages.
Right? Oh
and Iceman Straight.
And look at the arc on the sled that he has there. And the way the ice kind of falls off the bottom of it, little stalactites, but they follow the kind of upward curve of the sled itself, and the inking to show kind of going off in the distance, and the subtle change of blues. Holy smokes, this is good. And he's like, ha-cha-cha, just punching that sentinel.
Yes, I am. Cha-cha.
And finally, someone did have this. This is the first time no one had to say quiet, Gene.
Poor Gene.
Poor Jeannie, she's already quiet.
But so
what are you scoring this, Amy?
It's just amazing. This is a 10.
Alrighty. Okay, and how about you, RDV?
You know, it's such a shame these days. Everyone's going on strike. Now the Sentinels are on strike too.
What? Oh, yeah. Nobody was really in that care about the work.
I like this. Gil Kane's got Bobby giving that fist a blast and freezing ice. You can see it kind of. I love that when you see people get some block of frozen ice. They used to do that in the Batman series. So they kind of mute their colors a little bit because they're beneath the blue.
Right.
So it changes it. And then I don't know how Angel, his fist isn't broken from hitting metal like that. You know,
he doesn't seem to have a problem with hitting just about anything, does he?
You think he'd fly up and his arm would just snap in half from trying to hit that at full speed.
I think. Oh, what's that Cannonball? They said that Cannonball's like kind of invulnerable to anything.
That's Cannonball when he's flying around.
Right.
He's got vulnerability. But yeah, I'm gonna go 10 with this. This is great.
Alrighty. And Pixel.
Oh, and there's no cover ranking tomorrow.
No cover ranking tomorrow. No, it'll be on Tuesday.
He misspoke. He meant
it'll
Tuesday.
be John Byrne's Avengers on Tuesday.
I like it.
I want some more of it.
And then Romita Spider-Man on Wednesday.
I feel like that it's a little. It might just be the scan because it looks a little muddled with all
Well,
those.
yeah, it's a scan. It's dark. That's why it looks that way. It's
Yeah.
also
But it is really good. I'm gonna go 9.
All righty. Eric, what do you say?
10.
Okay, and you know what I feel about it. So let's go to the chat
Austin.
and see what they have to say.
Austin starts us off with a 7.
Really?
Yep. Followed by a few Dragon saying 6. And that Dark Admiral March Hare coming with a 10. See?
Joe is going back to 7.
Gene B is useful as ever. Wow. Did you just compare that to Johnny Storm? Wow, Jackson. Shane.
One Slick Dude says 10. This is one of the first books I bought as a collector. Oh, that's cool.
The collector.
Michael Mouse Taylor. It's a giant size 10.
Oh, yo.
Very cool cover, colors, and nice detail.
Hey, yo. I'll say 7 here by the BTW.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson Raycirk says 10. Jim Sorensen says 7.
Jim Soren 7.
Now we gotta pick something. Upgrade.
Okay. Henry Jamek, book number 8. Gotta like a multiple character battle scene. It's cool. It's a 9.
As the resident Wayne here, I'll say this reprints some of Neil Adams' run on X-Men number 7. All right. Let's see here. Next, is there another score? Oh yeah, Desert Rose.
Darth Kato.
Desert Rose gives it a 9.
Rose.
Oh, I didn't see his number in Darth Kato. I thought it was just a jumbled mess.
Meow, Darth Kato. This one is kind of a mess. It is a bunch of well-drawn elements put together in a jumble mess. Physics feels about right, meow.
I don't know where that voice came from, but I was inspired.
I think that's. Did we get every pony?
Precisely. Chili
All right,
Wars.
is that everybody?
I
After
think so.
Desert
That
Rose is 9?
That is.
Okay. What we ended up with 4 6s and 3 7s, taking out 7 10s, leaving the 3 9s. This is a 9. All right.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. All right.
It's a 9.
It's a 9. It's alive. All righty. And so far, we've got 4 10s, 2 9s, an 8, and a 7. And that was Amy. So this next one is book 9. GoFo. Book 9. Alrighty. And this one is going to be led off by
Fellow high
RDV.
Hello, fellow
And
high
you-
schoolers. When we say GoFo,
You get Iron Man issue number 63.
I've been waiting for this because ever since it's tier list, I was like, ooh.
Okay.
Your armor won't save you long, Avenger, when I use my rainbow powers. I just totally
Were rainbows
everybody
ever
do it.
scary? I feel
well,
like rainbows aren't scary.
no, they're a promise.
Rainbows are visions, but only
Illusions.
Yeah, first you, and then all the Earth, and the whole tri-state area must fall before the unmatched might of, I'm Doctor on the Spectrum.
I feel like his legs should be different colors. Like
Look at the
probably
cop in the
blue.
background. Pagora.
Pagora.
Dawn of the Power
Pagora.
Prison.
Orange suit guy off to the right.
You know, I want to see Dr. Spectrum versus Rainbow Dash. Rainbow versus Rainbow.
There you go.
But
Sonic,
this-
go.
This is an Iron Man 10.
All righty. Oh, by the way, I added a 10 for MARANYA.
No, I'm sure.
Okay, and how about you, Pixel?
Yeah, no, this is easily a 10.
All right. And we did actually rank this one before when MARANYA was her birthday and we did Iron Man. That being said, Eric, what do you think?
Well, I think a lot of things.
About this
this
cover.
cover?
Okay, 10.
I like
Alright.
Esposito's doing some inks on here too.
Esposito, by the way, if we're correcting names. How about you, Amy?
Yeah, I mean, all of his comic covers are really good, and this is Iron Man. So I'll give it a 10 for MARANYA.
All
I hope
right.
she's feeling a lot better soon.
So, all right,
And
okay.
let's see,
I was gonna say,
1,
Desert
2,
Rose, you gonna
3.
change your score? 38 is not a score.
All righty. You know what? I'm not getting
But-
off the 10 train. Let's
but-
go to the chat.
Desert Rose starts it off with actually with an 8 because she meant 30. She though she put 38, but she has 8
Alrighty.
though. Dark Admiral Much Hair says 9.
And
And
Jim
Jim
Sorensen says 10.
A Jim Soren 10.
there you go.
Jackson Roy Kirk says 10 as well.
But what does the dragon say?
The
Wow.
dragon says, "Roar!" 8.
Michael Mouse
Sorry,
Taylor.
dragon.
Invincible 10. Very cool cover. Colors and fantastic detail.
Wayne says 10.
Let's see.
Man.
Austin says 8. I just read this book yesterday during my break at work. Oh, he says he got it from you.
Oh, I hope
Yep.
you didn't bring the actual comic book to work. I wouldn't trust people around it.
Desert Rose.
I used to
says
bring,
8.
when I was a projectionist and I had the downtime, I used to bring stacks like that, the week stack.
But Desert Road is repeating what you said before, is an 8.
Ooh, Darth Kato says meow 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 meow. That's a perfect 10.
Perfect. Yeah, my dad told me Night of the Living Dead was a documentary. It's
I
MKF
don't
30.
think that's true, Hal.
I was
One-
9. It scared the Schmidt out of me.
One
Ah.
slick dude says 8.
Look out for Otto.
I mean, your dad might have said that, but I think
Boy, it should have. It ought to scare the Schmidt out of you. We had the one snake dude with an 8, and then we had yeah, 10. Is that guy sucking the soul of Iron Man? Your soul is mine. I think you have a bad phone there, or you got big fingers, man. Because I feel like you're just autocorrect is killing you.
I think you need to stop hitting on MK there, RDB.
An MK.
He takes
Bro.
the red and the yellow out of
Okay,
Iron
keep
Man.
hitting on him. I don't care. It's your life.
Sir, if you're implying your fantasies are onto me, I don't want to know about that stuff. You know,
That's
you keep
weak
that
kung
you
fu.
keep that behind the paywall, sir. You make people pay for that.
That good advice. Thank you very much. I will take that.
At OnlyFans. Yeah. But we got
Henry.
RED, please do that. Wow. Henry Jemick says book 9, you know, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like 10. So I am gay. I'm just reading what I was told to do.
All right. Is
And,
that?
I think that's it.
That is
Vince
that.
Joe.
Before the stop, there's nobody after. Say again.
Joe didn't vote. He might be gone.
I thought Joe did something before, did he? Oh, I guess he didn't.
All right. Well, what we've got here are 6 8s taking out 6 10s. And let's see, 2 9s trying to take out the 5 10s, but there's 3 10s left. And
Good night, Jackson.
boom, boom.
Oh,
Have a good night, Jackson. Take care. Be safe.
mhm.
All righty. We are now with 5 10s, 2 9s, 1 8, 1 7, 1 6. I forgot the lyrics. I was going to do the 8-6-7-5, and I just totally lost it.
So this is a
alrighty.
6.
Heard that song every day of my life in the 80s. But all right, let's go for book 10 here.
What did you say that was?
What?
What number?
Oh, it was a 10 by 1.
Okay.
Yep. So that was RDV, right? The last one?
Yes.
That is, so it is going for book 10, and it is my turn. And let's see what we got till it's gone.
What's the gots, yeah, Mr.
All right, we have Amazing Spider-Man issue 101. The
Why
second
does he have
appearance of
more
Morbius.
arms?
No, the first appearance of Morbius.
He has too many arms.
He has, Spider-Man. Yeah, he had the 6 arms and the 2 legs, so he was actually a spider. And yeah.
He needs more
Okay,
sleeves.
let me actually look at this cover here. We've got the moon in the background. Very not a ton of stuff going on, but you don't need so much because Morbius and Spider-Man are the focal points. I think it looks cool. I'm gonna give this a 9. I know it's a classic cover because of the first appearance of Morbius, but yeah, 9 on this one. How about you, Pixel?
I like this Morbius one a lot better. Yeah, I'll give it a 10.
Alrighty, Eric.
This was my first Spider-Man back issue.
Really?
Is it? Are you sure it wasn't the first backhand issue?
Ah. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I've had this book off and on since I was 13. So yes, this is a 10.
Alrighty. And what do you say, Amy?
He has too many arms.
It's the plot point.
He turned into a human spider because he was trying to cure himself.
And then he goes to Dr. Morbentime in order to cure himself, but Dr. Morbentime turned himself into a vampire.
No,
So
that's
he's
not
like
how the story goes.
So he's the lizard, but he's a vampire?
No, he goes to Dr. Connors, but Morbius had stowed away on a boat, and he lands in New York.
City.
I'm Spider-Man up in the Hamptons. Same time Spider-Man goes up to.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah. Okay. I actually did the first appearance on this one. I did the comic book origin, the first appearance of this one. Yeah.
Huh. Well, oh my gosh. A lesser artist really couldn't make that work at all. But he's not a lesser artist. He did really well with this. And even though you look at it and go, it's still, that's saying something. So I'll give it a 10. And it is cool that it's got so much history in our group here. Yay. Mm-hmm.
All righty. And how about you, RDV?
Well, when we told Peter to get a grip on himself, well, he's overachieved now. Yeah, this is a great cover. He just kind of like he just backhands him and just says, "Go down the stairs."
Halfway down the stairs is a stair where I sit.
But yeah, it's a great cover. I'm going to 10.
What happened to Peter Parker during this?
So Peter Parker is Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
So
what happened was that Peter he didn't want to be Spider-Man anymore, so he tried to develop a cure. I still think the problem is they had the reverse effects, and actually he grew 4 extra arms.
So now he can't even really have a secret identity.
So he couldn't. Yeah, he couldn't. He had to avoid all his friends, and then he's going to go down to Florida to try and seriously, he's going to go down to Florida. He's going to go to Disney. No, but no, he's got Doc Connors was down. He asked Doc Connors, who has a lab down there, if I could use his lab to
No, the lab was in upstate New York.
Was it upstate? I thought it was in Florida.
No.
What are you going to Florida for then? I thought Florida was
He didn't go to Florida in this one.
You sure?
In this story, no. He went to Florida in Giant Size 6 with the lizard and the man thing.
Oh,
That's right. I remember that one. That one was the
5.
one where Peter Parker went to Florida to pick a peck of pickled peppers. I remember.
That's exactly how the story goes, and you should tell everybody.
know.
Strangers on the street.
And
Yes.
Carol Danvers and
All righty. So let's go on over to the chat and see where they stand on this one.
let's see. Oh, I think unless I've missed somebody.
Ethereal starts.
Yep, Dragon starts us off with a 10. Become Spider.
Austin Proctor says 10. This is a masterpiece.
Let's see. Mr. Wayne?
Wayne.
Wayne Smith. Oh, I guess I don't have a very good Batman voice.
Oh, what we're looking at here?
Wayne.
Oh, Wayne Smith?
Let me scroll up here.
Oh.
It is a classic cover, Robin. It is a 10.
There you go.
He doesn't have a good Batman voice either.
That's what Batman sounds like. Let's see. Desert Rose
Well,
Gibson.
sir, if you actually watch the Geeky Puppet Show, that is Batman.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Oh, Dark Gato says, it's Morbin time again. It's a 10, even without the cute rat. Yeah, he's probably like chilling downstairs in the kitchen or something, eating a cookie. He's okay. Jim Sorensen.
Yes, Jim Sorensen gives it a 9.
Michael
Jim's
Mickey Mouse
so
Taylor. Amazing 10. Very cool colors, and very nice detail. Hello.
Are you trying Mickey Mouse or the Queen of England?
Yes.
He is the queen of everything. Hey.
Okay.
Joe
Slay.
gives this a 10.
Let's see. Marcher says 10. On my want list. I just missed getting my hands on a copy 2 days. Oh. Arg. I'm sorry, but well, I don't think you want to get, at least you didn't get, there's plenty of hands on this one. I think you'll be able to get your hands on it eventually.
Book 10. This is the 10. Sorry, I can't do Starfire.
Where? Oh. Henry Jeremiah says book number 10. It is the 10.
One Slick Dude gives it a 10 as well.
Yo, that backhand, I think it's like a 9. And that's it.
Give it a 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did
We
I
got
find
All righty.
Yeah,
And
once-
what we ended up
once-
with,
Yeah, once it was
we
last
had
time.
1 8, 4
Make it
9s
a-
trying to take out 12 10s. It is a 10 fest today, kids.
Miles is
All
getting
righty.
tired by the
We
minute.
have 2 covers left for the night.
Yay, another 10.
Mm-hmm.
All righty. And let's see. Go for book 11. It is Pixel's turn.
Hi, I'm Pixel.
Hi, I'm not Pixel.
Hi, Pixel. And you, sir, have Astonishing Tales, issue number 21.
Hey, look, it's Reed Richards again. No? Uh-oh.
This is it. I see.
Apparently.
I like it.
What is
do.
it?
That's it.
No, it's
What is it?
featuring it.
That's
That's it. Who's
What
on
is it?
first?
I don't know.
This is a. I'm sorry. I'm having a problem with the person in a wheelchair because the
No.
wheelchair doesn't look like they're actually sitting in it,
Dalton?
and then their body is wow.
Oh!
I'm
He's...
going 8.
I'm glad Dalton's cool enough to take that joke. All right, we have an 8 from Pixel. How about you, Eric?
Well, any cover that has Tommy Udo's favorite thing to do on the cover has to be the car. I just noticed the car.
Mm-hmm.
Man, lot to like about this car. And look, he's got another damsel in his hand.
Yep.
Good thing he's not squeezing her as hard as the car. So he can't be all that tan.
All righty. And Amy, what do you see? What do you say?
I feel like this is familiar somehow. Like, I think I've seen it. I mean, he does kind of look like the Reed Richards from the comic we just read, but I think we've seen another cover, or like I recognize the little corner box. But anyway, it looks like it would be an interesting story. It looks like this fellow in the wheelchair here has something to do with him somehow. Like, I don't know if he fights him or if he turns into a monster or what the I guess Mystery sells the book. So I'll give it a 10. Good drawing all of those cars too.
All righty. And how about URDV?
In a world where Don Rickles becomes a giant purple monster. Come, he's got the Don Rickles face. I can't help it.
There you go.
All right.
I'm giving this a smashing 10.
Hey.
Okay, and let's go to the my turn. This is a 10.
Mm-hmm.
It is an easy 10. There's a lot here. It's kind of almost like Perez-ish in the fact that there's a lot going on, but it's not a cluttered cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an exciting one. I love the box. I love the title box with him destroying a building. That is just way too cool. Yeah, and plus, anytime dead guy in the wheelchair is on a cover, you got to give it a 10. All right, let's go to the chat.
Ethereal Dragon gives it a 7.
And so does Joe.
Let's see. Jim Sorensen gives it a 6.
Jim Soren 6.
And apparently I'm a Gil Kane show, but I'm loving these covers, Doc. Says Dark Admiral.
He's a great artist.
Michael Mouse Taylor, it's an astonishing 10. Fantastic cover, colors and detail. E, you look good in purple.
That is actually true fact.
Desert Rose says, very cool. It's a 10.
Wait, you wear purple? I knew
Right.
it! He's Grimace.
You'd have to wear a lot.
Duh! You just figured that out.
No wonder they're no longer at McDonald's anymore. They fired you.
That is true. I am a disgruntled employee.
The shakes are good though.
But your uncle was great with the
Only the
shakes.
Shamrocks.
You got the yard off the Desert Rose one, Amy?
Very
All
cool.
It looks like a Kirby monster cover. I'll go 7.
One Slick Dude gives it a 9.
Michael
see.
Taylor just wants to let you know it's a 10 for the detail alone.
Oh my gosh, where's the Mystery and MARANYA? I have decided my next pet is going to be named Mystery.
Aw. Darth Kato says, looks like the Purple People Eaters and the Rock from the other cover did the Dragon Ball Z fusion dance. Pretty cool. Giving it a 10.
So, who would win, this guy or the Purple Man? He's still wearing the clothes. Elmo wants to know. Anyway, I'll say 10.
Henry Jamet says book 11. This has a great colors and detail. I like it. It's a 10.
All righty, and here we go, guys. We had 1 6, 3 7s, 1 8, 1 9 trying to take down 11 10s, and there's no way they were going to make it. I told you, it's a 10 fest tonight, and I've got news for you. I do not see it dropping. But, hey, I have been wrong once or twice before.
It's okay.
All righty, so it is Eric's turn, and we are going to go for book 12, last book of the night before we rank them and see which one is going to go against. Oh, goodness, what was the cover? What was the cover that won the last time, Eric? It was the one you picked, the one you liked a lot, right? Defenders number...
Valkyrie?
What was it?
No, that was... Oh, shut up.
The Defenders number 4 is the one that won. That was not what Eric.
Oh, Valkyrie's on the cover. Oh, that's great.
All right. Okay, Eric. Maybe this one will redeem it. It is Captain Marvel number 16.
That's not Gil Kane.
Oh, that was what was on the list.
It's a solid 9, but let me do a little digging here.
Captain Marvel, he's a hero.
Shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna go 9.
Okie dokies, artichoke.
He said you had the wrong book, dummy. He said 18, not 16.
Aha.
You know what? Okay, I will pull that up because I'm going to contribute it to my horrible glasses and my old man eyes.
That would be a tribute, sir.
What did I say? Contribute?
Contribute, yes.
Yes, either
Your
way.
poor eyesight contributed to it, but you can attribute it.
We're going to ignore your scores yet, so don't score yet, guys.
Yeah, don't score this one. It's the wrong book. My old man, it is. That is exactly just what happened. It was my old man
down,
eyes.
so they can't score anything.
Yeah, go on ahead. Oh goodness gracious! I got to put that dash, or they give me Captain Marvel. I'm not looking for. Good Lord, no. Okay, here he is. All right. I don't need fucking Carol Danvers. If I wanted Carol Danvers,
language, sir. There's a lady present.
I can't say Carol Danvers without using the term.
Yeah, but I don't want Pixel to be offended.
What?
Okay.
Hi, Pixel.
Okay, I apologize for offending anybody by using the term Carol Danvers. Okay,
it was more
it's
of
my
the
fault.
F-bomb.
It's my fault. I should have realized that saying Carol Danvers could be triggering, especially the way it is. She's been used in the Marvel universe, and I apologize.
You know what's funny about this?
Yeah, it has not been
this
good.
when he first came to the chat.
It just has not.
That you somehow you'd mess this up.
Say again.
Apparently, Michael Taylor predicted this when we first came into the chat. There'd be a cover that's not a Gil Kane cover.
That I would mess something up?
I guess so.
You know, it would have been cool if it had been a Bernie Wright.
You know what? You guys could go just.
You know, that would be great.
Oh, my friends. Yes. All right, there you go, guys. Let me get this onto the.
Now he's showing his Mandroid
as well. All right, we should be A-OK now.
All right, so
right,
put a new line here, and we'll get this going.
Then we will go for book 12 once again. Yeah, you think I screwed up this time? He put in another Bernie Sanders. Bernie Wrightson. I screwed up my own joke. All right, let's see. Go for book 12. Whatever. It was a better joke that I screwed up. All right, here you go, Eric. It's Captain Marvel number 12. Wow, the other one was so much better. This one would not have ended the show. That's for sure.
Wow.
What do you say?
This one's billions times better than. That's a 10.
All right.
Even with the cackling mandroid.
Man.
The cackling female mandroid, I'm taking it by the eyes. Kind of sexy. What do you say, Amy?
This is. I like the little robotic, like, miscellaneous pieces kind of in the background, and it's funny how they're sort of sprawled into the foreground of the image. It looks like it was kind of drawn sort of like instinctively, like he had an idea for a layout and he just kind of went from side to side and just sort of filled in details and added characters and stuff, and that's interesting. You don't always see a lot of that, especially in his work. It seems pretty well laid out. This is still interesting though, and he does really good figures. I think I'll give it's not my favorite of the night, but it's still really cool, and I like some of the different stuff he tried, so I'll give it a 10.
All right. And how about you, RDV?
I'm gonna tickle you with my pixel fingers.
Yep, that's true.
Dear God. You know the scary part is that Pixel still has bigger fingers than that. I've seen them. I'm disturbed by that. Anyway,
He's a
when
proctologist.
walks the man droid? Well, he's not walking. He's just standing there.
I think it's like Austin says, it's the woman droid.
Oh man, this is the droid I was not looking for. But anyway, this is a 10 because when machines get destroyed on the control machines and we still have other mechaniques behind there, I guess it doesn't matter.
Bunch of robots.
Alrighty, how about you, Pixel?
I'm gonna say that this is a 8.
Wow, you're offended
Alrighty.
by that Pixel comment, aren't you? How
It'd
dare
be
you?
easier if it was.
Do.
Joe starts us off in the comments with a 7.
There's
March
nothing wrong with the drawing. I mean, the character.
Mhm.
The background looks good, but there's nothing special to it. I'm going to give it a 7. Alrighty, let's go to the chat.
Jill gave it a 7, and March here gives it a 9.
Michael Mouse Taylor, marvelous 10, fantastic cover, colors, and detail.
Hold on just a second. Wayne, you are way too new to know and jump into the whole insulting me for my mistakes, which, by the way, there are many.
Bull.
But yeah, you grabbed onto what you do around here very well. So good on you. Good on you. Let's go.
Ethereal
Dragon.
6. Yep, he gives this a 6.
And then Jermac says,
Henry Jermac, give it a Starfire.
Oh, okay. Book number 12. This is the killer. It is a 10.
The killer says, he looks like he's saying, I'm going to tickle you, Captain Marvel. Perfect. Giving it a 10.
Austin's proctoring for a 6.
Desert Rose gives it an 8.
One Slick Dude says 9. This is the issue where Carol Danvers gets her powers.
Oh, she's in this one? Oh, are they in Florida then? Is this the cave? I don't remember. Oh, hey. Wayne says this is his favorite. Did you want to read that one? I don't have a very good Batman.
oh, the Waynes?
Wayne's.
Wayne's World, Wayne's World.
Totally, man. Like, this is the favorite of the bunch. It is a 10. Spooky.
Oh, and MK right after.
Oh, crap, dude. It's a C3DO. I'm like steroids. Well, also, who's this is Captain Marvel versus Captain Marvel? Shazam? Oh my go 10 there, bro. Marvel versus Marvel? Whoa.
Jim Sorensen gives it a Jim Soren 7. The colors blend together too much.
Now we're just gonna assume every issue's in Florida from now on. That's probably it.
There are a lot of issues in Florida.
Who knew?
Well,
That's funny.
this was actually in a cave in Florida.
The cave in Florida, yes.
Because that's
We
where
have
she
a lot of-
fought against Machine in the cave.
We have a lot of caves in Florida. People don't know that.
But do we have a 10 for this book, my dear good sir?
What we do have is, let's see, we have 2
Failure to
6s, we have
communicate.
3 7s, And we have 2 8s and 2 9s. So we have 9 10s, and this is a 9, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right.
Third 9.
Yeah, we have 1 7. It is the worst of the night is hold on. Let me drop these. Let me drop this and I can go through this here.
Night, One Slick.
Boom, boom.
I thought this was...
Have a good night, One Slick. Be safe. Take care. All right, so our number 12 book is the X-Men Companion. Thor 318 is at 11. And now let's figure out what 10, 9, and 8 are. Pixel, you want to share your screen here? That way we get a better shot. Yeah,
Pixel,
did I say Pixel?
I don't have it up.
I meant other Pixel. Yeah.
There you go.
Alrighty, so what we got here in
Nines,
the
I guess.
9s, just to give you, we have this one, and then we have that is Weird Wonder Tales number 10. Then we have Giant Size X-Men number 2, and finally we have Captain Marvel number 18. Alrighty, those are the 3 books. I will need to know your favorite and least favorite of the 3, and let's start off with you, Pixel. Let me drop this again. There you go, and I will put the go for book 9s in the chat here while we're doing this. What do you say there, Pixel?
Favorite is Weird Tales. Least favorite is Captain Marvel.
Okay, so 1 and 3. Alrighty, Eric. Best and worst of the 9s.
X-Men best, Captain Marvel worst.
Alrighty, the X-Men is the best and the Captain Marvel is the worst. How about you, Amy?
Oh, you know what I was looking? I actually have I don't have the updated one. I have the Kree one still, whatever in the background. I have the wrong
the
Captain
other
Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Oh, that's
they're
right.
looking-
You do.
Yeah,
You do.
yeah.
But we'll know.
Because they
That's
never
right.
gave
You're
me
not
Yeah,
even
but
looking
we'll
at the
know.
right one. Hold on. I'm
So
going
look-
to send you the proper link.
So
I
All
think
right,
if you refresh it, it'll show up. Try refreshing the
I
thing.
try refreshing
the
this.
cover's not down there at all.
well, no, I didn't refresh yet. No, all I have is this normal stuff.
Oh,
So if I refresh it,
Okay,
I think they're all going to drop to the bottom.
So yeah, remember this is the one we're choosing right there. Okay.
Yeah, it's just going back to where I
There we
have
go.
now. I don't have.
I'm
the new
actually
one.
surprised it's the same link, so I'm actually surprised it's not down at the bottom because
No.
we're on the same page.
So I'd have to
That is so weird.
let me see. Let me. Did you post in the private chat? Let me see if I can just grab them there.
It should still be that same link, but I'll do again, no problem. There we go.
Oh, behind the scenes, Infinite Void.
Yeah, but it just goes on and on.
And there you go.
This is
I'm
the
sending it
stream
again.
that never ends. It just goes on
It
and
goes on and on, my friends, or at least it feels that way.
on. People started singing, not knowing.
No,
what
it's just doing that. I got the same thing from before.
Singing it forever.
That
That's
is
the
so
mailing.
weird.
I'd have to manually enter it in.
Okay, let's just get
No, I-
on with
It's
the
fine.
day.
I
We'll just go with
did-
this. And
I
then
don't.
Okay, I did send it. What are you
That's
saying,
okay.
Amy?
This is fine. I don't want to be up much later. Let's keep going.
Okay,
Amy
okay. I
says
see,
we
I
gotta
see.
wait till tomorrow, so we're gonna keep going.
Okay.
Amy, what do you say? What do you say?
Well,
I'll say my favorite's the X-Men one, and I think
Okay.
I guess I like the Marvel one a bit more than the Weird Tales.
Okay.
Yeah.
And RDV.
since I'm going with the Captain Marvel on the ground one, not the one you see on the screen here, that'll be my third, my at least favorite.
All right.
Yeah. So regardless,
And your most
and
favorite?
X-Men.
All righty.
So
And I'm going X-Men. No, I'm going. Yeah, X-Men is the best, and the Captain Marvel, even on the ground, is the least. Let's go to the chat where Darth Kato says 1 is best, 2 is worst. Alrighty, and then we've got Henry saying wrong-ish. Yeah, we figured that out. 1 and 3 from Desert Rose. Alrighty, and then we have 2 and 3 from Michael Taylor. All right, next up, we've got 2 and 3 from Dark Admiral. Okay. Speaking of Wayne, what's better, Wayne's World, Bill and Ted? Bill and Ted. For 9s is 3 weird is best, 3 is worst. Okay, well, that's 1 and 3. Alrighty, and then let's see, I see myself. Hi, me. The 9s, 1 is best, and 3 is worst. All right, 1 and 3. That was Henry. Ethereal says 2 and 1. Alrighty, and that is that. So I'm going to put up the stop. Trying to hurry along for Amy here, make up for lost time. Cap Marvel is the best, is the worst. Oh, Captain Marvel 18 is best. Worst is Thor, which is not on the table there, Wayne. We're doing the 3 on the 9s. But it is, let me send that, and we will ratio this.
So,
and how it goes is a clear loser is 3, so that stays where it is.
yeah.
But we have 7 positives on number 2 and only 5 positives on number 1, but 1 negative on 2. And so it's 2 in front. There we go. All righty. Let's get to the 10s. Okay. And that has, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All righty. Let me get the go for 10s up there. And Pixel.
Fine. My least favorite is going to be, and I know this is pointless, but it's Morbius, the Living Vampire. On his own. Yes.
Right.
My favorite is going to be, I'm going to go superhero team up.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
Eric.
My favorite is the superhero team up also. I think my least favorite, probably Adventure into Fear.
All righty. The same one Pixel picked. Okay, then we have Amy. Favorite and least favorite.
Well, I would say that the most striking is probably the Spider-Man because it's really dynamic and has a good pose. So I think I'll say that one's my favorite.
Was that a pun?
Number 6.
Uh-huh.
Striking.
And that's funny. And I'll say that my least favorite.
That's punny.
That is pretty punny. I'll say that the Living Vampire. One vampire guy is, I think, probably my favorite, and I think the other vampire guy is probably my least favorite. Though the cute little rat, we're gonna say he's living in the kitchen and he's having a good time on the other cover, so we're good.
All righty. Okay, so RDV, favorite, least favorite.
All right. Favorite for me actually is the Giant superhero team up. Least favorite is the man spreading living vampire.
All righty. Book 4, huh? All righty. My favorite is book 1. I like the Invaders.
Yeah.
And my least favorite is the Headless Horseman, book number 3. All right. What were you saying there, RDV, before we go
to the chat? I don't like the fact they give him flesh tone colors.
Yeah, that's a little weird, isn't it? Okay, so Dark Admiral says the best is book 6 and book 4 is the least. Then Henry, the 10s. Damn, a lot of great covers. 2 is the best. Alrighty. And he says 5, Iron Man is the least or the worst. I'm glad that MARANYA is not here. She would be mad at me. That is true, sir. 3 and 7 from Joe. Alrighty, we got 3 and 7. Taking out that it. 6 and 7 says Ethereal. Alrighty, so that is 1 for the Morbius and 1 against the it. Austin says 6 and 2. Alrighty, next up we have fourth is the best, says Darth Cato, and the second is the worst. And then we have Desert Rose with canceling that out. She says 2 is the best and 4 is the worst. And very tough, all great. 7 is the best, says Michael Taylor. 1 is the least best. Canceling my vote out. 10 is best and 2 is worst is Iron Man Soul Suck cover. Okay. 10's best is 2, worst is Iron. Okay, I got it. Best is 2 and worst is 765. All righty. Is that? Is that where we land? All righty. Remember, positives outweigh the negatives when I'm ringing these up. And that is going to make for an interesting negative here, guys. Because there's only one book that got negatives and no positives. And that is book 5, The Iron Man.
Wow.
That is the least of them, according to our lack of votes.
It's a modern day cover. Who cares?
Yep. And then we had, let's see, then we had 2 of them that actually canceled themselves out. Oh, nope. I've got to go with book 4, The Living Vampire, being the second worst because it had 1 positive and 6 negatives. And then we have to go to the 2 that canceled themselves out, which is books 1 and 3. Really, 1? Yeah. Okay, but there you go. There we are. And then it is between the first appearance of Morbius and the giant-sized team-up. And the first appearance of Morbius has 4 positives. Now, book 2, the superhero team-up, had 6 positives, but the first appearance of Morbius has no negatives, while the team up has 2 negatives. But it brings it to 4.
They're tied.
So they're technically tied. So what I'm going to need from the chat here, it is between the first appearance of Morbius or the superhero team up. Let's see it. Let's see what you got, guys. It's either the first appearance of Morbius or the team up issue. RDV, if you want to move those into position.
Were they going over here?
No, they're going to the best. Team up and Morbius are the best.
Okay, well, I need to know what the rest of them.
Okay, there we go. Oh, they're fine. That's exactly where it lands. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, so what we're getting here is superhero team up, Morbius. Alrighty, so 1 for 2 and 2 for.
This is Maranya's favorite part. This is how he plays shenanigans, and then one of them he likes wins.
Nope.
Just put it into the chat.
It's team up.
Team up has another one, and so does. Oh my gosh, so does Morbius. And then team up issue for me says MK. Alrighty. Whoops.
You know what the side effect will be?
And Change Mind to Morbius says Michael Taylor.
Melissa can be the side effector.
And then Henry says superhero team up. Okay, is that all the votes? Alrighty, then that means I'll tell you what, Amy, we have a tie. We have a tie again. So which one wins? Desert Rose comes in and wins it for superhero team up. Alrighty, there you go, kids. All right, then that's what goes in the front. That's what's going to the bracket fights, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the season. And it is going up against Defenders number 4.
Came right in. It was nose and nose, wasn't it?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, I think that happened on the last one too. We've had a couple of really close battles in these last few. This has been a lot of fun. I got to say, Henry, so far so good. You know, this was a good idea. We didn't do Defenders, and I appreciate us getting to that. And now we had some excellent Gil Kane covers tonight. So
Amy's like, I got screwed.
And Amy's like, okay, I'm gone. I got to go to sleep.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing. Good night,
All
everyone.
right.
What is sleep, my friends?
What up,
Good
buddy?
night, everybody. Well,
Bye.
you kids have a good night. All right, we're gonna do the closing stuffs.
Amy, I will.
Good night, Amy.
Amy, I'll see you tomorrow night for another exciting adventure to Teen Titans Go at 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. See you guys there. Wait, do we have enough here for a roll call before I turn in?
Cyborg.
Starfire. Beast Boy. Raven.
I was gonna say you have 3 characters.
And
you can
now-
do it, so. Robin
There we go.
and Jericho. Wait, I don't speak.
Sure, that's sure. Night, everyone.
Good night.
Have a good night, Amy. All righty, kids. Like you said, tomorrow at 9 on this channel, we're going to be talking about the excellent graphic novel Triumph and Torment, starring Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom. So there you go. All righty. That being said, Tuesday will be Romita. By the way, he actually says this for RDV, Romita Spider-Man. And then for MARANYA, on Wednesday will be Bob Layton Iron Man. So there you go. I think that's it. No, John Byrne is going to be Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be Spider-Man. And then Friday is Bob Layton Iron Man. I believe it goes like that. So there you go. That being said, thanks for hanging out with us and looking at some cool covers. This is what the show's all about. Just really having a good time looking at some covers that we may or may not have seen before.
I thought the show was all about seeing which covers Amy's going to react badly to.
That is, yeah, we're all waiting for the, ooh, yeah, well, it's fine. We all look for that, I think, yeah.
Well, here's the thing about Romita Senior for me. Like, there will be a 10 fest for me because.
Oh no, he only put John Romita Jr. Spider-Man covers.
Oh, then I'm sitting out that night, guys.
Yeah, he's not. He said, "I want John Romita Jr., but only modern day John Romita Jr. as well." He didn't. Yeah, he doesn't want a young, still kind of draws like. His
You know,
dad.
what'd be great though, is Marco Cicchetto covers.
Okay. Teach me how to spell it. I'll put it in season 13 or 14.
Just look up Mr. Cheeto.
As we move towards the end of the month, though, I will start doing the polls again, just because I'm into Polish people.
Okay.
No? Okay, sure.
Well, I figured.
All right, guys. That being
I
said,
kind of figured you're into Polish people, dude. You've been talking about polls for the past year on this channel.
exactly. Yeah, we have a poll every night. Michael Taylor, I'm joking. It's senior. Trust me. Screwing up my RDV. Somebody screwed up RDV's mind way before I got to him. I'm just fooling with it. All right. That being said, kids, once again, thanks for hanging out with us. Don't forget tomorrow.
It was so great. I had a clean bill of health. I come to this channel and immediately all that therapy and work, it all regressed, and just I'm back to being where I was before.
Yeah.
Perfect.
The problem is he's not used to the respect that we give him. All right, kids. Once again, tomorrow, 9 o'clock, you got a choice to make. So you kids have a great time, and thank you very, very much for watching.
Dalton or Titans.